Hey guys, I'm Chase, founder of Oak & Oscar. The Humboldt ExP-02 is a great new piece as part of our experimental series. It's a 39.5mm fixed bezel watch based off of the Humboldt. It has a sandwich style, which we're known for, that is made here in-house. We've made and milled and lasered all of those pieces here in the Chicago HQ.
This is our first ever attempt to create dials totally from scratch. We've modified dials in the past, but this is the first time we're going from bare, untreated metal to a full, completed dial. To do this, we're using a laser engraver to cut out the sandwich portion of our dial. We're not just engraving into the metal, we're punching all the way through it, which creates a tremendous amount of heat and requires a huge amount of power. After the pieces are engraved, they go through the sandblaster, which gets the nice perfect finish to them, and they're married to the chapter ring, which is turned on the lathe. In this case, there's no paint and there's no finishing done to the dial at all. It's just the raw material that's been sandblasted together to look this way.
Another fun part about this watch is after sandblasting the dial, we laser engrave it. And we create this really fun ghost effect. The logo kind of shows up, disappears based on the light, based on the angle. It's a really nice way to keep the dial dynamic. It's something where you can always look back and something's a little different.
The chapter ring is an entirely different piece which is not used on the laser at all. That is entirely cut and shaped on our Humboldt 70 lathe. The ring itself is cut and formed and then parted off using our milling saw and drilled for positioning pins right there in the lathe. This one piece cutting allows it to remain concentric and equal so that when it installs into the laser cut dial, everything is perfectly aligned. The bezel is also cut on our lathe, and it's the first time we've been able to make stainless steel bezels in serial production. We cut brass bezels for our 7-year project, and we've prototyped with steel in the past. But with our Humboldt's greater capacity, we can now machine components that are as strong and hard-wearing as the rest of the case.
Looking at this Chicago-made dial sitting next to our Swiss-made dials that we've been working with for the past almost 10 years, it's a really proud moment because we get to see these dials that are coming from really well-known factories, and they're sat next to this dial that we've made just here in Chicago out of this machine that we bought and knowledge that we've earned through sitting there at the machine and the time spent just trying new things. We're pretty proud of that, and it's something that's really cool to look at these side by side and say, yep, we're happy with that. That's really cool. The Humboldt ExP-02 is a limited production piece, and it's limited because each one of these takes a lot of time. It's a piece we're really excited about. It's a piece that we have really enjoyed learning more about how our laser works, working in combination with a traditional watchmaker's lathe, and a combination of old school, new school, and something that we've really had a fun time pushing our boundaries. And as we keep experimenting, as we keep learning more, I just know there's going to be a lot of fun stuff coming down the pipeline.